Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Mode by CC. I hope you didn't miss me too much, but today I'm coming back with my own story of Karen. You know, we always see this thing on the internet and we just believe that it only happened on the internet, it only happened to other people, until it happened to me 2 weeks ago. Honestly, I don't think I have been this shocked in a while, and I live in London where, to be honest, the system, anyway, in my experience, the system, some of the laws or some of the rule underneath it might be a bit questionable, but I've never encountered racism personally. I feel people in London are very open-minded, very accepting, you know, because in London you can find people from all walks of life. Anyway, 2 weeks ago, I am setting up to do a pop-up for my business, CC Finery. You know, very early in the morning, after much stress, because it was my first time being back on the market after, you know, lockdown. We all went through this tough time, and here is this woman. While I'm just still laying everything on the table, I'm still busy, you know, like stressing out, oh my gosh, how will I perform today? Will people buy from me today? You know, like, I'm going all through all this. This woman was like 10:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning. This woman, I have to say, a white woman, she comes in front of my stall and she asks me, you know, like few people have been stopping, but this particular one, she comes and stop and she's like, she look at my table and she goes, she pick up the pair of earrings, just a pair of earring, plain but with a bit of wax print on it, and she says, am I allowed to wear this pair of earrings? I'm like, oh yeah, if you want to try them on, you're more than welcome. And she's like, no, that's not what I mean. Are white people allowed to wear this type of earrings? I'm like, yes, of course. This is the whole point of me being here, is kind of to promote, you know, and I go on my rants on my business, is kind of to promote African culture, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, stop it because you're lying. I'm like, what? Stop it because you're lying. But you guys, I don't know if you remember, the same week Adele wore the Caribbean bikini and she did the bounty knot. You know, people accuse her of cultural appropriation. So she goes on to say, if white people wear this, then you guys will accuse them of cultural appropriation, and then you will call us racist. And I was shocked, because she was like on the other side of the table and she would just kept coming over to me, like, you know, with her finger over her bike, like she wanted to push my table. And I'm just like, my gosh, what do I do? You know, it was just one of those situations where you are so caught off guard. You know, I just was not expecting it. I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. And even, you know, how people take their phone, start recording, this has never happened to me. Therefore, I was just like frozen. And we just try, and you know, like sometimes you do this smile because you're just so shocked. And she's like, don't you dare laughing, don't you dare laughing, and don't you dare accuse me of racism, because I have mixed race children, therefore I can't be racist. And in my mind I'm like, okay. And then she's like, you should put a big sign on your table that white people shouldn't buy this, warning sign, white people shouldn't buy this. I'm telling you guys. And she just went on and say a few more things. I was just like, because I don't know how to argue, like if I'm caught off guard, like especially I'm here to sell, I'm here to offer product and services to the public, you know, I'm not here to argue with some woman I don't know. Guys, there's truly Karens out there, and I met her. I didn't have time to record anything because it just happened so fast. And just be prepared, because it might happen to you too. Just be prepared, but at the same time, what are you even going to do? What are you going to fight? Are you going to argue back? Because I was just happy I didn't argue back, because I think it would have just spoiled my morning, which it already did, because it really dampened my mood. Because that's not what I went there to do. I came here to sell my beautiful product to the public, not to argue with some woman I don't know. You know, and I even hate to say this thing, white women, black women. It's just women for me. We are all people before we are our skin tone. That is my understanding of it all. You know, it's not a matter of white women or black women, because sometimes I do have some black women as well who come there, they will question me, ask me some kind of like no question to kind of like undermine me, and I won't say, oh, black women. So it's just women. I feel like I understand with what happened with Adele, which again I disagree with. I don't think it was a cultural appropriation thing. I think it was cultural appreciation. She's known to be like, you know, for the people and stuff like that. And a really big question I asked myself that day is, let's say we don't want other people to wear African fabric or to participate in African culture. My question is, how are we going to market it to people if we don't want them to be part of it? We understand there's been many cases where designer people, you know, or maybe well-known celebrities have come and stolen, literally stolen, and put their name on it as if they are the one who created it. Yes, of course, that's appropriation. And when they refuse to give credit, especially at the time when once Stella McCartney did a wax print range, I don't know, it was like 2017, if you guys remember, I was horrified by it. Like, this is clearly wax print that my grandma, my great-great-grandparents have been wearing for centuries, and how you just come, do a collection on it, don't even give credit to the motherland. I believe it was in collaboration with Vlisco, but just erase Vlisco from the whole thing. And we are happy to share. I feel like we need to be happy to share our culture. Like, I feel like us as African or African Caribbean, we need to be able to do the same thing. We can't say this is us, we are not sharing. How are we going to make money of it? When do we just rather people steal it? I feel like we want to own it. We want to be the creator of it, so we can market it in our own terms, so no one can do it better than us because of how we will package it and sell it to other people. Because I believe we had a great culture, of course, like especially from Africa. We are 54 countries and counting. Put all those culture together, all those traditional craft. We should be able to teach other people about what we do that is great, which is why I started Afro Chic, which is why I started it, because I feel like we have been consuming for a very long time. About time we share these beautiful things we do with the world in a way that they will be happy to partake in it, in a way that they will be happy to dance to the Afrobeat, to eat jollof rice, we need to start doing this thing. We need to be the producer of it. We have everything, cocoa, diamond, gold, everything, but do we make money of it? No, we don't. Everyone else can come, take it, package it, work it, and make millions of it. There is no time to point fingers anymore. We need to take accountability and do this thing ourselves and support each other. That's where it all boils down to. For me, support each other. You know, when a sister does something, clap for her, no matter how small it is, no matter. Let's encourage each other. And enough is enough. I don't want to stay at the bottom. I don't want my sisters and brothers to be at the bottom. I want us to be at the top always. But we have to be the producer of what we do. Okay guys, sorry for the rant, but I feel like I had to get this off my chest. And please make sure you comment below and let me know what you think of. Was Adele a cultural appropriation thing when she wore the bikini and the bantu knot? Or for me, again, I think she was appreciating the culture clearly in her caption. And these current women working out there, please get a life. Stop harassing black people. I don't know you from anywhere. Just leave people alone. Mind your own business, okay? And support black businesses, support Afro Chic makers, support your sister's business. That is the future. We need to be more positive here and just move forward together. So please, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a big thumb up and leave your thoughts below, and do not forget to subscribe down to my channel, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.